that sound like something you'd be into. I believe the truth can be reality. Will you roll with that? 'Cause I want you to. I'm stuck in trying to find a way to make it easier to say that there's just one thing on my mind, and I think it's time for you to realize I want you all to myself. Don't wanna share you with nobody else. So give me something to believe. Will you promise me? Will you promise me? Will you promise me? I am not a stranger to excuses. Burned me once or twice, I expect them. I just wanna know what your truth is. Will you be the one to break me out of this? I want you all to myself. Don't wanna share you with nobody else. So give me something to believe. Will you promise me? Will you promise me? So give me something to believe. Will you promise me? Will you promise me? Will you promise me?
I love how I'm just looking at all the different knobs that I have and just thinking I'm like pretending I'm a DJ or something. Hello everyone, welcome back on a glorious Saturday. Nothing happened. I finally made some progress on the Abyss guide after not being lazy, but I still am and still is just being a little bit lazy, so I'll try to get that one done maybe before next week because I just really want to get my mind off of it. But I don't think anyone needs it. But for those who actually do, I guess some people will actually watch the video. And maybe I'll make some changes over on the YouTube side. Maybe I'll start uploading a bunch of different runs. Or maybe for the next guide, I'm thinking maybe I can do some sort of way where I present my results of all the teams that I run. And then I just don't really have to... I can save the hassle of actually uploading. You want to try a challenge? What is it? No, don't tell me it's just like go around in GTA and try to punch your way to success. Do that if I run the places that I have marked on the map? Nah, I'm good. That's I forgot. Did I ever implement a challenge thing? I don't think I ever did. No, the thing is like I think I do have to like follow the updated one though, because I think initially I tried to do it and then at some point I was just like, yeah, I'm like whatever. Like, yeah, I never implemented the challenge thing, right? I forgot about that. I mean, part of me, like, I want to say I forgot, but another part of me is like, I think I need to play a bit more games or play the game longer for me to get there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think about it. How would I implement it if it was in a challenge phase? Because if it's other games like Variety, I understand. Also, welcome on, welcome all. But if it's like Genshin, I guess there's a lot of different ways you can do it. Now, because the thing is, right, like I'm trying to think of a system aside from like, you know, you can redeem a set points and like how many points will it cost? how many points should it cost, and how long should the challenge be, so that it doesn't really have to last for the entire stream, because that's not really fair, right? I just put one marker for each artifact spot. And the thing is, I used to do that. Don't get me wrong. It's like the reason why I don't want to take it is because I don't think that's a challenge. I feel like that's something. For now, I'm just gonna be a bit lazy. But if I were to, I probably have to look up the latest guide or the latest artifact route, and then I'll just try to follow it eventually. This one is just the most comfortable one, but I'm open to some optimizations. But at least for the most part, I know that the new location, at least from what you guys have said, right? There are certain paths that I already am, or certain routes that I'm already doing is already a part of the latest, most optimized one. It's just like, yeah. But for now, not yet. I think what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to update my route the moment I begin farming for Sandrone. Because right now, like I mentioned previously, I only have one double crit tree line feather, and I have one single crit attack sands. I'm saving my sanctifying elixir to try to hope. I'm hoping that when the new patch comes around and we get, I think theater is going to be coming around quite soon, right? Isn't the new patch coming out by the time theater resets too? Like it's the new month of July, right? So I'm thinking like if I get the sanctifying elixir from there, then I would probably need a bunch of resource to max out, because by the time that happens, I'm going to do a theater, I'm going to have to farm Sandrone. It's also going to be Sandrone's theater, so you bet your ass is going to be super conduct, but hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers for the Genshin dev team. Hopefully they update Super Conduct again so it doesn't become as in XD. But hopefully they update it so that Super Conduct is not complete ass and is actually quite decent. So yeah, I probably will update my routes whenever Sandrone does come out, or when I start farming the new set. The reuse is too bad to watch. Yeah, but it's like I'm just used to it. It's just for me to feel time. This turn out audio only, but true and real. So you just TP'd here? Oh yeah. I mean, it's fine. Like, this is like, to be honest, the only reason why I'm doing this on stream is because like I'm doing it off stream. You're backtracking when you can follow a path. I know, but you gotta let it go, man. I'm not optimizing it now, and I'll optimize it in the future, but just not now. Just not now. You gotta let it go, bro. But yeah, that aside, what was I gonna say again? Yeah, I don't really have much to say. We only have for this stream, we only really have like one account redeem, which was, I believe, Nico's Malwika thing. But I'm gonna wait for Nico to come around first, and then afterwards, I think I'll be doing the what's the other one called again? I will hound you until you change. I mean, no, I won't. I'll change it in the future, but not now. Oh, hey Nico, I didn't realize you were there. You guys have like the same color name, so I can't tell the difference. I think like, okay, so Angel, you sent me a video last time. Is that the most updated one? Because I assume I know what you, based on what you said, there is gonna be a new one. I don't remember if I did my A route or B route yesterday. Well, that's something for you to figure out. Just make it easier. Just send me a video, and then I can just figure out the rest. I'm not gonna do it live on stream. It's a waste of. I don't want to waste my fucking time right now. I think I'm gonna skip. Sunday because I'm gonna be chilling. Sunday should be like the day off where I just don't touch Genshin. But yet again, I'm gonna be like making videos. It's probably updated with Not Cry. I mean, you can't just say probably updated with Not Cry when you want me to optimize a path, but you don't have a source to that. Give me sauce. Give me sauce. DM me the source. DM me the link. Whatever post, whatever, and I'll optimize it off stream. I'm not optimizing it now. I can't be bothered. Because right now, I'm just currently in the process of farming Mora and stuff. I need to get 7 million Mora and like enough Hero Swit to max out Sandrone. And then once that happens, I'm gonna... I probably have to start like optimizing the artifact routes so that I can get as much EXP as possible. Because I mean, to be honest, like I feel like even if my route is like suboptimal, I feel like the real problem is actually Mora, because every time I level up an artifact, like you just spend like 250,000 for an artifact that is like subpar, barely 30 CV, and it's like so bad. And then it's just there, like, for me, every ounce of Mora is as important to me as artifact EXP, except I'm just doing this to stack up for the moment that I eventually have to use it. And then once I do use it, my Mora would be depleting faster than my artifact EXP. So there's that. Use the Route A because you probably do Route B. What's the difference between Route A and Route B? Because I know like there's like optional routes where you could go a bit longer if you want to go for I think 100,000 artifact EXP or something like that. I think was it like at least the old video that I saw. So I don't know. I think I've done artifact route because now I'm gonna forget after day 1. I mean, you gotta do markers for it. That's why I feel like I know there are like optimal ways to do artifact routes, but you know, like back in the olden days, I feel like it's just the path that I use is something that is very linear and it's not too like you don't have to teleport to too many different places. And then at some point it's just like I watch his videos, I'm just like you have to teleport to a lot of different locations throughout a lot of different regions. Like I just feel like I just rather settle like a few spots and just call it a day. At least I think most average people will be able to do that. There is a not cry one that takes 7 minutes. Well, that one I have to probably look into that then. Probably uses Sumeru, which still gets convoluted. Yeah, that's the thing. I would say that I think Natlan and I assume not cry are probably not that far off, but I think Natlan route is actually very, not to say efficient, but it's very easy to memorize because like it's like I know the one that involves Sumeru actually wants you to teleport to the underground mausoleum of King Deshret or something like that, or basically one of the underground areas in the sand. And it's like where do I go, what do I do, and then it's just like you teleport to like 5 different locations, like and you're just really there for like you're in this one region for 2 to 3 spots and then you just fucking disappear. And the one thing I like about the Easy Breeze Resort is this, that you go to this one region, you go to multiple spots, but at least it's like restricted to one region. Like preferably I would try to minimize the amount of regions I have to go through because I just find it annoying, really. Hey. For route A, route B takes 10 minutes because I know that people like try to do 2 different routes. I mean, aside for the whole purpose of getting like the 12-hour thing, like to try to do like 2 routes per day and you get as much artifact XP as possible. I also know that like there's also optimizations where you can extend your route a little bit in order to get as much EXP as possible in a single go. You get used to it after doing it twice, but it's still annoying. Yeah, I know. I mean, getting used to it doesn't really make it less annoying, right? 24-hour reset time, I see. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably go for 24-hour reset time because, I mean, if you have a lot of free time, you can probably do the 12-hour routes. But if things, well, once I get my offer letter, I'm gonna be going back to like studying in college anyways, so I'm not gonna be as free as you think. In fact, depending on how busy it gets, because I'm only gonna be like studying for like 1 year, depending on how busy it's gonna get, I probably have to like balance. Try to figure out a schedule where I have to probably cut off like the amount of time that I stream or the amount of like, so that just to dedicate more time to make the guide videos and whatnot. So there's that. I like 2 routes because I don't like waiting. I mean, for now, that's because I'm fucking unemployed and I ain't doing shit. But once I actually have once I have a 9-to-5 job and some degree of obligations, I would probably just rather settle for 24-hour route. So I'm good. You can do 12 hours since there's a max cap 100 pickups before you go to the next area at 99 before picking up the 101, which is the extension. I see. I mean, regardless, it's like, you know, this kind of stuff, just share it in the, you know, even better, rather than DM me, just send it in like the Genshin Discord. And then I'll probably try to like pin it in the Genshin chat so that it's easier for me to keep track of it. Because if you put it in the DMs, eventually all the logs and the text is going to eventually disappear. So that way I can just pin it however I want. Okay, that's done. To be honest, I just can't be bothered. You know what's funny? I just realized I haven't found artifacts, so I barely have any like tenacity for Chi-Chi. I need more tenacity for Chi-Chi, but instead I'm getting like double crit. Like, look at this perfect piece. It doesn't have ER, so it's not exactly perfect, but it is what it is. Okay, that's done. So we have how many? We have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I think we'll probably have like 2 more counts to do. I think just to keep things entertaining, I'll probably do Chowder's account first, and then after that, just kind of figure things out from there. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Why is my Firefox unmuted? Oh, Firefox. I don't remember the last time I used Firefox. I remember I saw an article where supposedly Firefox is, what's the word called again? Firefox is losing viewers or something? Oh, not viewers, losing users for whatever reason. Not that I don't use any other browser. I'm still just a casual Chrome user. But that's mostly because everything that I've known that I've used is still on Chrome, so I'm not willing to move it yet unless they decide to destroy everything, which it's a matter of time, but yet again, I do have some trust that they won't fuck it up. Version 6.3. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before, but that's definitely the new one because I haven't seen the Not Cry one. The last updated one I saw was from what's that thing called again? Yeah, the last updated one was from Blee Blue. Let me think. Natlan, yes, Natlan. Let me just double check. I'm going to see if I can do some logins. Okay, that's that. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can try to get in. If I can't get in, then I'll probably do Nico's Mawika Melt or whatever. Not that I'm the most optimal person to do it with like sub 100 ms. Made so much of my memory. Yeah, I mean, I mean, like, that's also a problem that Chrome has, is eating a lot of memory. But the real reason why you should be worried about Chrome is because of data security. Because oftentimes, your data, the data that you use whenever you have Chrome, it actually is I mean, not to say that it's very invasive, but Chrome is also known to be the most vulnerable out of all of them. And oftentimes, I think you would be more susceptible to security breaches. So out of all browsers, it is the most the most invasive one in terms of your privacy, and your data gets distributed like it's a used rubber balloon. I was gonna say that one word. I was like, okay, I probably shouldn't say that word. Yeah, Liverwolf, Waterfox, or Vivaldi. Those are definitely the three names that I've heard for other options. The only reason why I'm not moving is because of like all the things that I already have in Chrome. So like, there's so many accounts that I've had that I do have like an offline password manager to keep track of. What do you call it? To keep track of all the other stuff, but at the same time, it's like I don't feel like logging into all of them, and I'm sure there's like 1 or 2 passwords that I'll be forgetting or something. Yeah, especially the cookies. Cookies don't use a lot, but it's when you visit a lot of websites that they stack up. Because I remember that one time, I think back then, when my boot drive one of my current SSD, it was I think 120 gigabytes or something. The 128 M.2 gigabyte, very very cheap one that I got. It was very small in size. I didn't really have. I was tight on budget when I first got the PC back then. Apparently, I used Chrome for so long. I tried to store nothing in the C drive because it has all of the caches, all those other kind of like important files, right? When I was trying to, then there was a point in time where I realized that it was a bit lagging when it started up. There was a noticeable issue. My C drive was almost full, so I downloaded, I think, an application called File Explorer, where it basically just like I forgot what it's called. I think it's a folder size explorer. I forgot what it's called. It's like a blue folder kind of thing. Basically, the way it works is that it shows you the amount of how big the actual folders are, which is something that base Windows 10 doesn't actually show. So it shows you this folder, how big is it, then you can sort it by the biggest size and all the other stuff. It turns out that I checked and Chrome was like 20 to 30 gigs on its own. So I had to go wipe all of my caches, all of my logins and stuff, just to like save space. But fortunately, I stopped being a broke guy. I stopped being broke and I bought a new M.2. And the current one I have has about, I think, 1 tera, I think. 1 tera? 1 gigabyte? 1 terabyte? I think it's 1 tera. Let me check. I believe my current boot drive is a new partition. So yeah, it has 952 gigabytes. And I have quite a lot of drives. I have 1 tera M.2. Hold on, be right back. What was I gonna say again? Oh, basically I have a lot of drives. Cool. Anyways, back to the actual content. I'm not gonna try to stall too much, so let's try to get this done. Chowder did request that we do both the theater and difficulty 4 for Stygian Onslaught, so we're gonna take a look at the build. Cool, we got 249 ER. Can we get... It is Faflands though. Ooh, it's crit rate though. Any well, I guess we can't go for crit rate, right? I guess we can't go for crit damage. Sorry, I'm fucking misspoke. Yes, no? No, yes? Wait. Can we go a bit more? Well, what's she using? 3.5. Oh, she does have 58 EM though. Oh, do I... Isn't this better? That's 21 CV, 58 EM. This one has less EM, but it does have more crit damage though. I feel like, did I put this on her? Like, sometimes I just look at certain characters and I'm just like, I feel like I've kind of touched this character before or something. Let me double check. Why are you giving a discount? I mean, I'm not gonna do the Stygian, to be honest. I'll ask them to do a separate redeem on their own. But to be honest, but at the minimum, I'm gonna be doing the Stygian. So there's that. Close to 5 years, yeah, 5 years. I don't want to think about it though. This is eventually I'm gonna hit my 30s, and I'm just not gonna point it out. I'm just gonna be hitting my 30s, be like, yeah, don't worry about it. We're all getting old, but no, we don't talk it. You don't talk about it, you know. I may not be a lady, I may not be a woman, you know, because there's always this whole joke about you never ask a woman their age on their weight, but like, I don't mind about my weight, but you don't talk about my age. On the plus side, I should probably make more attempts to make myself look more youthful, but yet again, I haven't got impressions of other people, of what they think of me, so we'll see when I actually get back to school again. Just gonna try to pretend like it's it's like that meme of like one show where it's just the guy's like, hello there, hello fellow kids, and the guy like dresses up with the backwards cap and holding the freaking what do you call it again, skateboard or something. That one was hilarious. That's Consolation 2. Should be better than most of the trial one available. Oh, it's white blind. Actually, let me check this. Yeah, C1 should be the minimum. Pushing 30. I mean, you say that as if you're not that much like you're not that much younger, my dude. But I do know that supposedly some of my viewers, I think over on the YouTube side, is also like older. Not that I really mind it too much. Well, what's important is that you maintain your youthful look. Because you maintain your youthful look, nobody will think you're 30. Remember, guys, we are the COVID generation. We're not Gen Z, we're not millennials. We're the generation that survived COVID. True and real. Oh my god. We are the generation that survived COVID. So technically, we get like a 1 year discount, right? Right, guys? We get a 2 years discount on our age. Like physically, we may be 2 years older, but mentally, we are 2 years younger. Trust my fingers. Definitely not coping. Okay, hold on. We got the sufficient amount of DPS. I can probably bring Kokomi and that for that. You first. We got a Nicole right there. Bennett. Shangling was already selected. Rosaria, Chevrolet. Let me try to bring out all the supports first. Maybe 3 of these for a bit of a geo balance. We do have a decent amount of pyro characters. Thoma doesn't really offer too much. Charlotte will be quite helpful for that. Shield, I think Layla might be just enough. For tenacity, 30k HP. Why is she on this particular weapon? Is there any ER weapon? Sack sword? No? Never mind. I guess that's the reason why we did that. So I'm missing 2 more characters. I could probably bring Chi-Chi here for more cryo options. Geo, Ningguang. To be honest, I kind of don't want to bring Ningguang. How good is the Ningguang? Is it like really good or nah? Lost Prayers. Okay, generic Ningguang. Okay, yeah, Ningguang's not that great. What other options supports do we have? We do have Amber for the pull. I could technically just bring... Okay, how good is the Thoma? Can the Thoma burst every rotation? Kind of. I guess we'll work with that. So we have quite a few options. We have all the good DPS. That means I'm trying to think like, what can we bring? There is a Constellation 6 Shunhe right there though. And they don't have a Shunhe. Perfect. Calamity Queller. Is that 4 Shiminawa? Or 2 Shiminawa? Okay. My brain cells I was about to be disappointed for a second. C6. So this should be very broken. Perfect. So we'll get that there. And I'm going to take a sip of water. And then we start. Oops. Our lives are in danger in those 2 years? Not really. It's like, what's the word for it? I mean, like, if you were during the lockdown phase for that 2 years, you probably were just chilling around at home. So there isn't really anything to say there. How do you do, fellow kids? Bro, I'm gonna be like this fucking September. I'm gonna be going back to uni, and supposedly according to the staff there, right, the enrollment staff, they said that the new batch of degrees, the new batch of like the degrees, the undergrads are gonna be coming in September. So I'm just gonna be blending in there. How do you do, fellow kids? Oh my god, lol. Pretending to be a fellow youngling, but it's okay. COVID. I was about to say COVID impact. Chat. Are we cooked? I was gonna say the COVID pandemic, but I said COVID in my head. I was like COVID impact. Chat, are we cooked? Absolute brain rot, bro. And you know, I thought my brain rot with like Genshin and streaming was bad, and then like, if you guys get to know my brother, holy shit, like that's another level of brain rot. I didn't think it was possible. It's crazy, bro. Like the bunch of like these TikTok memes or like Zoomer memes that I don't actually understand, and then I just hear, and then like my brother just like talks about it and shares it to me, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Absolute brain rot. Are we cooked? Oh, speaking of which, I guess on one end, that's also a perfect chance for me to like meet with newer generation people, right? I say newer generation as if they're not like fellow Zoomers or something, but I guess I haven't really interacted with a Gen Alpha or something. So what year does Gen Alpha begin? I'm actually quite curious. Can anyone Google for that? I'm like genuinely like quite curious to see how that goes. Like when did Gen Alpha? When does Gen Alpha start? Because I know it's like early 2000s, right? What is Gen Alpha? Or are you not familiar with the generation? Have you heard of the terms like boomers, zoomers, Gen Z, millennials, Gen X, and all those other kind of stuff? Gen Alpha is a generation after the zoomers, I think, if I recall correctly. But I don't know when. As an unlicensed millennial and the oldest of zoomers, I approve of my own existence. But I'm actually quite curious because we're like a lot of the online internet discourse usually talks about, what do you call it again? Wow, that Chongyun is not critting. But a lot of the online discourse is always talk about like Gen Z, millennials, and all the other stuff. But I never really like, what's the right word for it? I never really meet with someone of a younger generation. Because I know my brother is obviously a millennial because we're like quite a few years apart. But... oh my god, they're just knocking him away. Ah, that's fine. Okay, now that's great. And so do that. Now do this. I got it. There you go. Yeah, I mean, let me Google this real quick. Wherever there are questions, there are answers. Gen Alpha or 2010. Oh fuck, they're young. They're primarily the children of millennials, the first generation to born entirely in the 21st century. Interesting. Is 2010 Gen Z or Gen Alpha? 2010 Gen Z. Zalfa Casper. What the fuck is this AI stuff? Strictly running in 2010. How do they even decide this? Are we gonna reach a point where we're gonna get, oh look guys, it's the Gen Beta. Oh my god, it's the beta generation. Dice of cringe. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna be hilarious though. But yeah, hello everyone, welcome. Okay, let's see. We can probably start using clean now, so I'm gonna do this one. Hopefully you all are having a great Saturday. If you got anything interesting to share, feel free to share that ahead. And hopefully you got good food, because the food that I eat was okay, but there was like a caramel cheese bun that my brother had. Fortunately and unfortunately, the supermarket that he bought it from wasn't actually that near from my house. It is a bit such. It's the fact that my parents' house is just not. It's not too far from a town, but in terms of the distance from the city, it's actually quite a bit of a ways off. So there's that. Okay, we want to bring characters that we kind of don't care about. So I'll probably bring Noelle here, maybe. Kachina is going to be quite strong, so I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's keep going. There you go. Perfect. That was definitely not intended. These made up words and titles, I know, right? There you go. But yeah, I mean, they have been segregating generations for quite a while now. And that's how we've been getting, like, I don't know if I want to say it's intended, but I feel like that separation is also what causes a certain rift or a divide. So yeah. What's the account review? What's this account review in the redeem? What do you mean? Oh, you mean the account review? Or basically, I review the entirety of your account and I give my take. I give my advice on what you can do to improve. If your account is already very well built, then you don't really have to like waste your points on that. But if you do need any sort of pointers, it's strictly for people who generally want to improve, or accounts that are not at the top level, basically. Or in other words, is that if you cannot comfortably do, my standard's pretty high, but if you cannot comfortably do Luna mode of every season of Imaginarium Theatre by yourself, or at least the account isn't built well enough for that, then you are, by my standard, definitely not prepared for that part. But yet again, I think that's a bit of the expectations is definitely a bit high on that end, because it's a lot to ask for. I can do it anyhow. Anyone doesn't need endgame help. I mean, it's like, unless you really need it, I don't actually recommend doing it, because like the main purpose of the account review is to give like certain viewers a chance for me to just take a look at the account and provide like proper advice. Yeah, mostly for those who need advice. For anyone who already knows what they're doing, and like you don't need it, you don't have any questions or whatnot, you can just do whatever you want. Just go relax and Bing chilling or something, I don't know. I think I realized I have too much of the good characters. I guess I could do Shangling. I don't think it's that big of a liability. It'll be good. I like her, but I don't want Yae. I mean, Sandrone still works without Yae. It's just because you don't want Yae doesn't mean you should not pull for Sandrone, right? Sandrone is still good without Yae. It's just Yae is pretty fucking good right now, is what I'm gonna say. I think I'm throwing here, not gonna lie. The Last of Us after GTA. Is that available on PC? To be honest, I kind of, if I can not pirate, if I don't have to pirate games, I would rather not. Been asking for 3 years. Because it's just like, I don't know if I'm into something like The Last of Us, that's the thing. Because if I want to play games, it's something that I would rather just like, I'll have to look into it a bit. I see some part of the gameplay. I know the first, at best if I were to play it, I probably will stop with only at the first game. But I'm also like, I kind of don't really want to play as something I like. If it is available on PC, I'll try to look into it. But at the end of the day, it still depends up to me. If I'm feeling it, if I'm not feeling it, I'm just not going to do it. Yeah, I heard people say the good one. I think at best, if I were to play it, I'll probably get the first one. But we'll see though. I'll have to do a bit of research on that. But of course, you have to finish GTA first. Huh? Unnecessary gay. That's just the funniest word I've heard all week. It's on Steam or just I'd rather just pay it. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I can pirate it, but pirating also comes with its own like fair share of risks. And I'm not broke, guys. I have money. If I can buy a game, I will buy the game. If I can buy it officially at a trusted vendor like Steam, I would just rather do it like that, rather than having to go like jump 10 hoops and worry about data security, risking my own freaking PC and everything that I've built up just for that. Only first part, don't care about the second game. I mean, yeah, I know. Like, even if you don't tell me, I would only stop at the first game. Also, thanks for the follow. Adam and Eve. Okay, what am I doing? Ayaka, we don't need you for now. Visual will be valuable for the Chevrolet team. Okay, there's too much valuable characters I don't want to throw away. I know will be for Skirk. We do need to use his characters for later, so maybe we'll do Official. I mean, if I'm using Official, I may as well use Chevrolet, right? But like, there's no point for me to do that though. Chevrolet, is this C6 Chef? Can we still provide like some extra damage bonus? C3, okay, so she's not as useful. I think I can save maybe this one. So we can do something like this. I'll do that. Second game is pretty heavy on requirements. Interesting. I mean, I'll see. Wow, we'll be doing damage next year at this rate. Holy. I guess we're good. It is $60. Is better to just pirate it. I mean, there might be a sale. Because remember, like, I'm not playing it immediately. Like, any game, like... any game that like has been out for a while, there's a chance that we might be getting a sale. At least hopefully on Steam. Steam is rather generous, but I guess that just depends on who we're talking about, right? 2013 or something game is, yeah. But there are also like certain developers like publishers like Bandai Namco, which any sort of a Japanese published game, especially under Bamco, they really fucking hate giving sales. I don't know why. Like you know, it's like the whole meme about like, Hoyo doesn't want money or something like that. It's kind of like something like that for Bamco. Because I know when I think when I bought the remastered Dark Souls one, that was like, I don't remember how much, but it was like barely on sale, I think. And it rarely goes on sale. Like, it only goes on sale like 2 times a year, and that's about it. Never see it on sale. Well, I mean, I can always check out a SteamDB though. SteamDB would usually tell like I think would have a Steam chart for how often it goes on sale. So that's that. Is it full retail price? Probably still is though. Okay, I need actual DPS, so I'm gonna bring Durin. You know, it'd be nice if I can get a Skirk right now. That is not a Skirk. I guess I'll bring Alukina, why not? I don't think we're gonna be getting Skirk anytime soon. 1 Vigor, ooh. Okay, I can bring Klee back. That's actually very, very convenient. Can run Klee overloaded, let's go. Convert region to Great Hack for Genshin too. I mean, yeah, but I'm pretty sure they don't allow that for top-ups anymore though. Okay, what was I gonna do? Do you and Official? I guess I'll do the full overloaded team. Yeah, we'll do the full overloaded team. Or should I throw away the characters? Hey Ellen, morning. No, not gonna lie, this is kind of overkill. Do that. Okay, I guess he's gone. And his friend got pushed. Great. That. Okay, my catalyst doesn't count as hits. I love auto targeting. It was 50% off on Spring, yeah. I could hardly make use of Klee in this theater. I still had 1 Vitality in the end. Klee, you generally just want to run, what's that thing called again? Klee, you always minimum want to run a Hex Array Klee. Because if you don't run Hex Array Klee, you're definitely not going to be going anywhere for that. Like minimum is you run a double Hex Array Klee to take advantage of her abilities, and then you have to at least get Pyro or Cryo Crystal. Or Pyro Crystal at minimum. Because you trigger Pyro Crystallize, you get all the big PP damage, and you can call it a day. Alright, we did get Nicole for the attack buff, but... I'm trying to think, what do I want to run? I guess I could do Rosario for now. And then maybe I can get one more character. Ooh, I could get an invite though. Oh, I'm broke. Can I get a discount on the invite? Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, random albedo jump scare. Nice. I don't want to do that. Oh. I believe in points. I guess this is better. Refund? Well, I guess I don't really have the characters now. Hopefully we can see such a good game in this stream. Someday, yeah. I mean, to be honest, like beyond that and like Elden Ring, the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, it's I don't really have anything else to go for though. But preferably, I want a game that's been a while, a game that is, we know it's good, but it's also not too new, so that I don't have to like worry about the hype that people have, the bias that people bring with the hype of the new release, and also the price. Like Wukong is one of the games that I do kind of want to play, but I also want to let the game like give it some time to deal with optimizations and like eventually Data Science, I think. I forgot if that's the development studio's name. I think they're working on a DLC for Wukong. So if I give it like a few years to marinate, I'm sure Wukong will have like a full-on storyline, and I can like throw myself into that rabbit hole. Let's see, what do I want to do? Thoma. I think Arlecchino, do we have any melt buffs? No, our melt buffs are kind of ass there. It sucks. I'll do Thoma, I guess. Oh yeah, we brought Albedo back, but he has no use. That's so sad. Split Fiction, I do have friends, but just not on stream. Or Hitman. Yeah, but that's like I said, like it's like, before thinking about the asking, let's actually try to finish the game that we have on stream, because otherwise we're not going to be going anywhere with it. I brought Geo unit actually. Yeah, it's kind of ass though. Oh yeah, it's kind of bad. Yeah, let's just try to do something else. How does this block work? He's randomly invisible at many times. He becomes invincible whenever he tries to transition into phase 2. Whenever he does the dual sword burst attack, which isn't really like all that difficult. I guess I'll have to use some of my cryo characters. We do have like these two and whoever the fuck. So I'll bring a random useless unit. And we still do need you. I'll probably have to run some sort of melt team. I think we should be good though. Give Genshin a break until a new patch and finish GTA. Yeah, but that also means when you say like break, right? Oh my god. When you say like give Genshin a break, you're actually just basically saying, I'm not gonna be like doing Stygian. I'm not gonna be streaming Genshin. I'm not gonna be doing Stygian. I'm not gonna be doing any of those claims. So you guys have to figure that shit out yourself. But it depends though. Like I need to know like how far am I for GTA? That's a question. Oh yeah. So he, when he gets up, he's still invisible, invincible, however you wanna call it. Ow. Stygian is over though? No, because if you are because it's something that because when I play games on stream, I actually just rather okay, yeah, we're not going anywhere with this. When I play games on stream, it's usually those specific games, and I usually don't play it off stream. And when I say Stygian, I mean Stygian and theater, because you have to understand that like a majority of the stream content is just me doing clears. So if I don't do clears and you want me to finish GTA, that also means like for the next month or two, because I only stream like 2 times a week, the only thing I'll probably be doing is just Stygian. I mean, the only thing I'll be doing is just like playing GTA. You're gonna be getting a new one till the second half of the next patch? Wait, which one? Is it? No, I mean, Stygian is only like 1 week on a cooldown, right? So it's not that bad. But I kind of just want to do a chill pill for that. We can probably finish it eventually, but if I could play it off stream, I probably would play it off stream. But it's one of those games where I have to motivate myself to actually play it, so no. Let's go Fies, so I do a freeze team. I could probably do Melt Durin. Now let's just do a funny melt team. Maybe something will work out. I don't know. I'll just hope it works because we don't have the melt buff. Is it second half? Are they? Did they actually stall Stygian that hard? I thought it's Luna, but now what do you mean? Hold on. I'm trying to do the animation cancel thing. Heal that. Second week. Yeah, you said like second half. Is like, what the fuck? My brain was like... My brain was like, second half? Huh? Yeah, it's quite close. Me per page. Oh, this Luna? Yeah, I mean, we are doing Luna right now. I probably should have gotten the level 2 melt buffs, not gonna lie. Yeah, this is kind of cringe. But it's fine. Can I build up the Primordial Jade Spear stacks? There you go. I've never seen him do this move. That's crazy. I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, should have gotten the mount buffs. Not getting Skirk is a bit annoying than I thought.
剣で物語は始まったばかりだよ。
Wow. Oh, he just went back to the center. That's rare.
終わってない物語は貫こう。 運命の変わり目。続きと行こう。
I'm just not working right now. Okay. Maybe it'll work.
貫く腐食神聖。 物語は始まったばかりだよ。危ない。
This is Chowder's account.
物語は始まったばか
I
り。
think as a yeah, I think his username's still the same if I recall correctly. Oh shit.
剣で落ちる。
I'm affected by cryo. Nah. I should have saved a Geo character. I think I might have to rewind. Or worst case, I just use a Scuffier. Absolute worst case, we just use a Scuffier. Do like a pure melt team or something. I think that might be the only choice we have. Hasn't done anything. No, I mean, yeah, understandable, right? I get energy back. Nice. There you go. Based on how shit they are, I mean, yeah, because when an account is bad, ooh, I'll probably use Malwika, right? Oh no, we don't have a Geo. No, we have Navia, right? Do we have Navia? I don't know if we have Navia. I'm just gonna pick one Geo character. We need something to proceed. Wow, you know what? I'm not gonna go for the invite. Let's just pray to God we get a Skirk or something. And we don't get a Skirk. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, sugoi desu ne. I got everything except for a Skirk. So useful. Fucking ass game, bro. This fucking RNG just pisses me off to no end. It's crazy. I'm never gonna do the fucking arcane. Okay, this is good. Oh wow, thanks for the fucking dog. fucking dog, man. Why do we have a dog here? I'm losing my mind. I'm just genuinely losing my mind. What is this RNG, man? Okay, we still need to save a Scorpio for the Skirk team. Hopefully we can get a Skirk team and figure something out. But go for Toma here. Well, actually no, Zhongli's too valuable, right? So I'll probably do this one. Ah. There you go. Everything is gacha, even an endgame. Yeah, that's the only gripe I have with Imaginarium Theater. It's usually just that. They just need to give more options so that the gacha doesn't feel as bad though. The new route is nice. We'll have to reset my root memory. Yeah. I mean, no cry is definitely much more comparably better compared to like, I guess, the previous regions, right? Please give me a fucking Skirk. Oh my god, you're giving me everything but a Skirk. I'm so done with this fucking game. Holy shit, I have pre-arranged program. I don't need companion random. Get out of here. Oh, okay, Mawika, it's time for you to do your job. Inazuma's the worst. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Inazuma was annoying. Sumeru to me is actually quite cancer too. Sumeru, Fontaine. I think Fontaine is kind of like half for me, but yet again, I don't really have that much routes in Fontaine though. Everything is gacha. Fucking gacha. I wake up and open my Welkins. My Welkins is fucking gacha. I love this video game. Okay, where are the big PP damagers? Should I stack up Restret? You know, I'm just gonna stack up Restret. Mawika, you can do this by yourself. I don't think you need anyone's help, right? Double Geo? Do we go double Geo? You know, let's go double Geo. Is the stream gacha? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? One beast cry remind the Hydro one's cancerous. Interesting. Absolute Mawika. I don't remember how I can 100% my Sumeru map. Dude, if you 100% the Sumeru Desert before the multi-level, the multi-level thing, you are a legend. I can tell you that. Because you know why I had to go through that exact thing? It was not fun. Going through the damn mazes and being like, oh look, I picked up this stupid fucking tablet on the ground that spells PP. Now I gotta go find this random sharp tip shaped monolith in the middle of fucking nowhere in your mom's basement. How many on floor number -5 in the middle of nowhere where the XYZ coordinates is like fucking 69, 420, 31, 67, 67. I fucking hated that. It's like, oh wow, the only thing I needed was to go find that stupid monolith in the middle of a random maze. You have to go up the elevator, and then you go turn right, then you go down the elevator, and then there's another elevator over there, and then you go up there, and then you turn right, turn left, go eat a broccoli, Burger King food lettuce, your mom, and then I lost my mind. Like I'm fucking like traumatized because I remember when I had to go find that one monolith that accepted those stupid tablets, and it was in the middle of nowhere. I was like, it's like I put the mark on the map, and I was like, how do I get there? Like I just go down, go up, go down, and repeat this cycle for like a few hours, and I genuinely like just admit me to a mental hospital, and I think I would be much happier. Oh my god, that was so painful, man. I did the Hollow Sumeria twice for my main and my friends. It wasn't fun. It was not fun at all. I hated that so much. Oh my god. Oh, Navia. Right there. Oh, perfect. Now we can do both Arcanums. I think I might have to use Oh, do we have a Sitlali? Oh shit, we don't have Sitlali. It's fine, we don't need Sitlali. We got a C6 Shunhe on our side. But yes, Sumeru pre... If you are able to clear 100% Sumeru exploration before, specifically the desert, Sumeru exploration for the desert before we got the multi-layered map update, you are a part of the legends that somehow bore through it. And if you're able to do that without any sort of help, that is another level. Like that's just on another level that you just cannot comprehend. Because like, see, whenever me and my friends, whenever I do exploration, I don't watch videos. I don't look at interactive maps first. I play the game as it is, and then if I want to min-max it, like once I reach like 70% or 80% exploration, that's when I start looking up because I want to preserve the fun of exploration. But Sumeru Desert was not fun. Sumeru itself was fun because it was very straightforward. There's a few caves here and there. It was very fucking big, which wasn't really great, especially because Skara wasn't a thing. So we had to rely on someone like Yelan in order to do some bit of traveling and bunny hopping Venti or something like that. And anyway, so I look very fondly on the regular Sumeru, the tropical forest Sumeru. I hate the desert. I like the top part of the desert though. I don't like the bottom part of the desert. Especially when I got Sino by accident. And then the game was like, I watched, Takajiji was making a video, and it was like, here's how to grab all the different locations for all those stupid dung beetles. Oh, by the way, like more than half of them are locked behind a fucking world quest, which is hidden in the mausoleum of your mom's fucking, I don't know. But yeah, I hated that so much, man. It depends. Sumeru Desert, do that without the multi-layer minimap, you are going to get lost. You will be spending a lot of unnecessary time backtracking, going back and forth, and then you're like, oh wow, look at this oculi, and then it's like, oh no, there's an invisible wall that you can't see with your eyes. That one's not really that bad though. I nearly 100% the Sumeru before multi-layer. I like to visit parts of Mummy like to spend my lifetime, I see. I'm never going back, the tablets will kill you, true. Wait, what am I doing? My brain cell's not working, chat, hold on. Give me a moment. Do that. There you go. Do that. Perfect. I dislike finding the Ara Nara. Oh my god, let's not get started on Nara. Sorry. Ara Nara is just a whole different kind of special. The game just the Archon quest, oh no, the world quest was literally like the world quest. Oh, hello. Look at me. Me and my Ara Nara brothers. Aranara, your mom, whatever the fuck their name is. And then they're like, oh, by the way, we cannot start the festival until you find 76 of our brothers and sisters, sweet home Alabama. You guys doing incest? Why do you have so many brothers? And then the game was like, where are the Aranaras? Aranirus, they like to wander around the world. Go check out wherever there is grass. So basically, go fuck yourself. Holy. You have to use a guide. If you want to clear the Aranara quest without a guide, like, I'm sorry to say, but no, not even sorry to say, but it's like, it's just not viable. It's not doable. It's a straight up not a doable. Like, go get fucked, I guess. Like, if it's like 10, I understand. 76, no guides, no nothing. Somebody in Hoyo probably had their screws loose and decided to like go ham for some reason. And like, that guy had like, I hope that guy gets fired. Like, who in their right mind would think in a video game where you have wrote the story to challenge your player's ability to read, or their reading comprehension per se, and short attention span with the era of TikTok and brain rot that we're getting in the early 2020s, especially when it's peak COVID, to go tell them to find these fucking little sprout dick suckers in the middle of fucking nowhere while you're just wandering around in the Saharan desert. Bro, like, send me to America, I probably find the Americans better. Like, I probably find Americans better than I can find Aranaras. Oh my god. 100% explored to Meru like 2 years ago. I recently found 2 chests I didn't see before while hunting the consecrated beast. I love finding surprise chests like that. Yeah, that does happen quite a bit. Konbawa, I have this. Welcome. Okay, what are we doing? Now, enough of me molding. We do have a shitload and to spare, which means I can do something funny like... Oh, I guess I'll save Durin for later. Ooh, Zhongli's a valuable resource. We can use Bennett. Very good. Bling bling boom boom, what are we doing? U into U, EQ. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let me just get this done and just like try to cease yapping for like 5 seconds. Is that verdict? What the fuck is that weapon? I have never seen a Navia hit like fucking wet paper. Jesus Christ. Come on. Come on, come here. Come here. Boy, hey boy. Hey boy. You know what? Maybe Deya can do damage. Deya actually is doing damage. Deya's doing more damage than Navia. Holy. Yo, where is this Navia damage? Oh my god. You've got to be serious. That's not your Deya. My Deya. I mean, remember that I mean, when I say Deya is doing damage, I mean the Navia is just not doing damage. That's not verdict, right? Why is this Navia? Earth Shaker. Okay, that makes sense. That is not a bad option. But why is a Navia hitting like wet noodle? Okay, Zhongli, come here, come here. Come here, little guy. I need your triple pyro because we are not doing damage at all. Like, when I say we are not doing damage, I mean we are not doing damage. Understand? Understand. Hindustan. Okay, now we have triple Geo. I have the Pyro Crystallized buff and we still not... Well, I guess we didn't actually get the buff. Is this worse or better? I swear to god, this is like worse. We are taking 3 seconds to kill this. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have relied on Navia. Navia, please. Do I have to bring Durin for this? I actually want to run Navia Durin, but... Hello? Do I have to bring Durin here? I might have to bring Durin here for the rest shred. Oh my god! Wet noodles! 100k Zhongli burst? Was it 100k Zhongli burst? Hi Jimmy. How do you guys build Deya? Do you have C6? Don't build DPS. Get C2, run 4 tenacity, call it a day, slap on Faf, give her a crit rate circlet. Nobody cares. C6! 4 emblem DPS. But make sure you have enough ER though. Okay. Durin. I might actually have to use Durin here. What characters do we have? We do have a C6 Shenhe, but that doesn't matter in the bigger scope of things. Oh, look, a random Nicole. Nicole would actually be pretty nice, but I don't want to be forced to use that. Well, we do have supporting cast, right? If I do Malwika here, then we probably can clear. Yeah. If I do Malwika here, and then I can probably run these 3 units against that one. Worst case, we can always rewind, so it's not that big of a deal. Let's see. So I want to do that first, and then we try to pre-funnel into that. Remember, chat? If you ever think your account is bad, just get a Malwika. If you ever think your account is bad, just pull a Malwika. Pull C0, I1 Malwika, do whatever, and you'll probably do more damage than the majority, your entire account combined. Oh, look at that. There you go. I don't know why I did that, but sure. I'll take it. See, off-field support Navia. One would dream about such a thing. Look at that. The guy got hit by his own slimes and got Hydro. He got deleted. Oh, hi Shiller, then welcome. Okay. So this one... To be honest, I don't even know what we're going for. I guess I'll max out Pyro Crystallize first. I'm gonna try to max out the rest shred. Any characters that I want. Nicole would be nice. And then we can... Any free mystery cash? Oh, perfect 40. I should have got the 80 thing. We always Gamba. And we win the Gamba. It's just that easy, guys. Just win the Gamba. Anything else? No, I'm broke. Okay, right. Final Arcanum. If your account is bad, pull a Malwika so you can find out that your gameplay is bad too. True, not wrong. But hey, if you're if it's Malwika, in the worst case scenario, you'll probably do more damage than whatever other characters you have in your account. Unless you're playing Flints. Actually, no, Zibai is probably the strongest meta, and also the least skill intensive one because you don't have to try to do anything. Flints is there, but he's also not exactly the best compared to all the other options. So no. Now, fair if you don't do charge cancel. If you have Columbina, just uninstall. I mean, I joke about it, but if you do have Columbina, doing charge cancels is quite optimal, and it's not even that difficult to do. It's like a baby. If a baby can do charge cancel, so why can't you? Okay, hold on. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, right? So I'm gonna do that. The last 3 stages is doable, probably, yeah. I mean, that one shouldn't be too difficult, but I'll have to see what your build is actually. I'll do that. That's not what I meant to do, but sure. There you go. Stupid ass Ruin Grader. She has the wrong weapon. Wrong weapon is okay. We can probably use Ganyu as a support though. Hold on. Stupid Ruin Greer and his moveset.
命ずる星々静かに
There you go.
念の表滅
There you go.
連気か
And I'm just waiting for cooldown right about here. Hello?
この手に
There you go.
念の表目も舌もマンと聞かせてあげるこの手に平穏調理入れよさあ見て見て敵だよ最高の一品よ連気か
No! Holy fuck. Oh. You guys didn't hear that, but I was slamming the table. So cringe. So cringe. Okay, we should have the best in slot team with the max out buff, so we should be good. There you go. Oh. Finally, we're done. We're done. Dea's Echo is hard to get. Dea's Echo is really just a DPS check echo, right? What was it again? Yeah. Dea's Echo, I believe I cleared it before I even got C6 Dea, but you still need to get like a DPS Dea. I think what I did was I ran like FAF, R5 FAF Dea with a 4 emblem DPS build and I barely got it. Not fun. Not fun. I love how Dea's Echo is just like, here's a mushroom. Go kill it. XD. I'm just like, just looking at it like, okay. Okay. Whatever you say, bro. Yeah, you definitely need C2 minimum. If you don't have C2, then you're not going to be having a good time.
半だ 運命の変わり目危ない拒絶響け白の目じゃあ行くよファイヤー危ない物語は始まったばかりだ
Oh my god. I've never seen this guy survive like 2 rotations. I have never seen this guy survive 2 rotations. My goodness. Like in the best accounts, we break the shield once and he's dead. On the moderate accounts, we break the shield twice and he's enough. 3 times. 3 times. Dea versus vegan turkey, yeah. The vegan turkey. Give up Dea. If you don't have C2 Dea, then you're not gonna be having a good time. Bro thinks he's Rainer, yes. It do be like that. Fucking armor Titan. Too much armor. At least the C6 Shenhe that we borrowed was actually quite nice though. It was a very good addition. Sir, only last egg remaining. Oh fuck you, I remember that. You see, that's the problem, right? It's like so I remember that day where it's just like, oh, I only got one more egg, one last egg, and I see all the characters are like ass, you know, and unbuilt, like a half built. It wasn't a day, I think. I don't remember what characters. It was like Act 9, no real DPS, no strong DPS. It's all a bunch of like sub DPS and bare bone niche supports. And we spent like 30 minutes, like we spent 20-30 minutes trying the last act or Act 9. We couldn't even clear Act 9. That was how bad that was. This is why you always save your DPS. Save your DPS. I can't. We don't have Nicole Durin ×5. Have C1 Deya. I removed the memory when I lost that banner to her. Well, you can slowly build up towards an actual C2 Deya. C2 Deya will actually be a viable tenacity bot that you can use. I have C6 Deya, so she does okay. But I would love to go for... What's that thing called again? Okay, the Empress or Judgment. Oh fuck, Judgment's pretty cool though. Oh, they're both pretty cool though. Wait, chat, what do we go for? Because I don't think Chowder's here. Chowder's not here, so I'll probably do on their behalf. We got I think those are the Yokai's one, right? Oh, they're both pretty cool. Wait, Judgment looks different. Wait, is it? Wait, did Judgment always look like this? Is it just me? I don't remember Judgment looking like this. Well, since when they have flowers? I guess I never saw it, right? Oh, Justice was the one with the Farina one. Ah, fuck it, we're gonna go for Empress. Judgment looks different, but yet again, maybe I've never got it though. I don't remember it looking like the Yakuin Iki. What is Yakuin Iki? You're mistaking the two? I might be thinking of something else, yeah. Okay, let's go to second account. Confirm. Wow, cool rewards. Okay, move on. It was... Yeah, I know Justice was with Furina, but I was thinking like... Maybe I never saw Judgment before, but I don't remember it like... Maybe I don't see it very often. That could probably be the reason. Okay, so let me update the list real quick. Oh yeah, Gen Alphas. I open up my Google and it just says like, when are Gen Alphas born? And it's like, oh, 2010. I was like, oh no. Oh no, we are becoming the boomers of the new generation, whatever that's supposed to mean. Okay, hold on. I got Empress and World. Oh, Zawarujo. Porodioda. Oh, Tavi requested theater. I didn't realize that. Anyways, let me just go grab the details real quick. Oh my god, it's Zombie's favorite song. Though to be fair, it's actually a quite nice song though. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, speaking of Farina, look at that Farina. Oh, romantic. Happy mood song. It's one of our viewers. One of the resident Papagas, as I like to call him. He always requests this song in the song requests. Although to be fair, bro probably heard it doing. Because okay, there was a point in time when I was streaming, right? I actually just played songs out of my own playlist. So it wasn't like song request wasn't really a thing at that time. But that person is a very special kind of Papaga. Complains about the English exam being difficult. Proceeds to expose themselves at how bad they are at studying, and I'm just like judging. that explains the IQ. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we got a Malwika, right? You have this second Arcanum. Second Arcanum, we need to run a Melt team. Okay, we have both Malwika and Sitlali. You're in Act 9. In any other DPS we could use? Oh, we do have a Linnea. I guess we could do some funny Linnea thing. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna run a Melt. We're gonna try to max out the Melt buff first. I guess I'll get a bit of this. And when you have 0, why not? I'm hoping for a refresh. How did you survive that without... Okay, yeah, where is the Melt buff? There it is. We maxed out this Melt buff for... Oh, you chose... Oh, we got... wait. Oh, you chose the top half, so we're not gonna get the 90% crit damage. That's kind of sad. It is what it is, and I'll get one of these for the crystallized shard. No buffs there, and it should be easy clear. We got Sitlali, so we can probably use Sitlali here. What do you use for song request? Nightbot, yeah. I know Stream Elements has its own thing, but I'm just a bit worried about how I want to set it up though. I picked C6 Shiori, I see. I picked the wrong one? Maybe it's not the wrong one. Let me see. Not to say wrong, but... Oh yeah, you did. Yeah. Because there's two paths for Melt, right? This one is the additional damage like path. The external damage where you trigger Melt or any Melt, you just trigger like an extra damage where the element is the opposite of what you trigger the Melt with. So you only have access to the rest shred. If you chose the other path, you could have gotten this one. Like 30% more Melt damage, and then you can get like 90 crit damage whenever you do Melt. Nightbot is doing his job a bit retarded but gets the job done. Yeah, that's true. Remember, chat, reading comprehension is a skill that a lot of Genshin players envy. Okay, so I want... Let's see, what do I want exactly? I could use Bennett now, but I can save Bennett for later. Like, I'm thinking we can do, like, we have a Chiori and Linnea, right? So we can probably do some sort of, like, Luna Crystallized team. I guess I can probably use Shilonen. Your Maoika is not too far different from mine, at least from what you said. So that means your Maoika is at least top 5%. It is, yeah, it's with Gravestone. Yeah, your Maoika is actually just like, literally just 1 crit damage roll away. So this is probably top 1% at minimum. So I think what we can do is we can just do the, like this. Well,
口封じは任せたからね。 じゃあ行くよ。手加減なしよ。何？行くとか？そうよ。
you serious? Oh, my melt ran out.
悪魔の力を思い知りなさい。じゃあ行くよ。
We have enough time, I think. Yeah, we're good. I woke up and my neck hurts really bad. Someone come rub it? No. Some a bit fearless wolf with Nuvillet, not even a Luna, is with Shengling Sucrose Farina. Yeah, that is possible. But the question is, like, what's the Nuvillet build? Are we talking about with Sif Nuvillet, or are we talking about like Sack Jade Nuvillet? Well, what are the constellations? I don't want Ito. Ito's okay. Well, why not? Why not? I guess we'll try to get maxed out the buff here. We're saving Maoika for later. Oh fuck, we don't have a DPS, so. No Navia, right? Actually, we do have Luna Crystallize. Luna Crystallize Ito. It is C6 Chiori, so I think we can comfortably pass this. Yeah, we should be good. I'll believe. Cut it. Cut what? I can't cut your neck for you, Blair. Okay, give me a second. So we'll skip this. What are we running? We're saving Aino for last. So we do Linnea, Chiori, Ito. Linnea, Chiori, Goro with Aino. Should be good. Yeah, we're good. That was fast. Free of cost. That's funny. We don't have enough points. Okay, you know what? Chiori it is. I just realized I actually don't have enough points. Holy fuck. Well, I guess Linnea's gonna have to chill at the back then. It is what it is. We got C6 Chiori, so it should be good. We can run do we have an off-field pyro unit? Can we get the pyro resonance? We do have an off-field pyro unit. Yeah, we should be good. Can you not? Yep, sounds about right. Kind of just want to do something funny though.
絹のようなよ
Yep, that is C6 Fury though. Tonight's lineup's really bad. Stream is buffing for me. It is what it is, man. One more account in queue? I think we have one more, yeah. I think it's Tavi's account. I have to double check whether they're still here. But that should be the only one we have. Stream stuck, just refresh, man. Huh. Absolute Malwika.
Settle down in the place of dreams. Float away in the scenery. Take a backpack.
Oh my god. This was my old outro song on YouTube.
The world we see.
I remember when I used to have outros on YouTube. Good days. Min-Max, yeah, we'll save that for later, but I want to do the one more other theater run. I missed the good part, yeah, we got the clear. Twitch server Bulldog stream was also lagging. Yeah, I mean, it's usually Twitch. I mean, it's on Twitch, right? But to be fair, I'm an affiliate, so I can stream 1080p, 1080p, 60 FPS, so that's on them. To be honest, Twitch is a bit popega though. Many thanks, no worries. They should have limited, like, anyone who wants to stream for free without being an affiliate should actually be like 480p. They should limit it to 480p 30 FPS. So that affiliate becomes like a much more bigger appeal. So now everybody gets like 720p 30 FPS or 60 FPS. Yeah, there is a lot of bandwidth, to be honest. It won't be today, I'll just wait. I mean, we'll see how much time we have. Because I'll have to look into the next theater clear and see how long it takes. Okay, there you go, 12 stars. Just pick one. Oh, Zarwaru though. That's actually pretty damn cool. Ivis, just pick your Arcanum. I'm just gonna fill in some data real quick. This is 12 stars. Marked as complete. Have I marked that as complete? I have. Okay. Trying to get the affiliate a bit awful because God knows I do not wish to watch that quality. Yeah. But they are wasting a lot of bandwidth though. I think what they could do is always like restrict the bitrate. Because before you get affiliate, you can only stream like... No, I think the thing is there is no restriction, I believe. Okay, right. Because I believe before I was affiliate, like the first year or two when I started streaming, without affiliate, what affiliate unlocks is not actually quality, but encoding. Bitrate encoding or something like that. Bitrate encoding, because what was I going to say? Why did I click this again? Because before affiliate, anyone like 0-1 viewer Andes could stream at 1080p 60 FPS. Obviously, they cap at like 6000 bitrate, right? But anyone before, even without affiliate, can stream 1080p 60 FPS anyhow they want. Which honestly, what they should do is they should just limit like the quality that people can stream and the amount of bitrate that they can do until they get to affiliate. Like 720p 30 FPS would be like, or 45 FPS would be the bare minimum. And then once you get affiliate, then you can unlock bitrate encoding as well as like, what do you call it again? Your actual better stream quality. The problem is like back then, the problem is like Twitch's ass server, their servers suck. So it's hard for like people to watch a stream without it lagging because Twitch servers just suck ass. Yeah. You have to be affiliate to actually be able to swap the stream quality as a viewer. Or at least to allow your viewers to swap between different stream qualities. But yeah, I mean, they don't have the best bitrate. To be honest, they should just like restrict the amount of like... If I was Twitch, the first thing I would do is just limit the quality, the maximum quality that the freemers or the free streamers can get, so that you want to make sure that it's still watchable to get new people to watch them, but you also want to make it so that they don't use too much of your resources. And then maybe make it so that once they're affiliate or whatnot, or their partner, they get access to more qualities, more bitrate encoding, and more bitrate in general. So now you can stream at the same quality as YouTube. But I don't know, like, I'm gonna be honest, which is one of those companies that are... It's a shell of its former self. It's a miracle if they actually try to get something right. So I have no expectations. I just use like I just stream on their platform because I can, and YouTube streaming wasn't a thing back then. So there's that. Give me a moment. Let's see. So the next account is Tavi. Tavi's username is, I mentioned them multiple times, so I assume they're probably gone. I actually need to remember what the username is. I don't have their username. Interesting. I already cleared Daya, but I can't get the shiny skins. I'm Papega. I mean, it depends on how good your account is, right? Can you... We'll have to see how good that is later. Okay, I do not remember this person's username. Okay, I do have it. NA account. Interesting. So that's why I didn't search it. Alright, let's go. NA frogs. Let's see if all the details are still the same. Wow, the Farina puzzle again. That's crazy. And I'll try this one more time. If they don't mention anything, and if they seems like something, their credentials have swapped a little bit. If this one doesn't work, I'll probably go for your dire attempt. There you go. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go for your dire attempt. Bro just like bailed. Okay, hold on. I don't care about the skin. I just want to flex on my whale friends. Oh my god, lol. Just don't tell them that you got someone else to do it for you. Okay, so there is that. Let me see. I assume your details are still the same, so shouldn't be any different. Dire. So we're not just clearing Dire, but we're going for like the 60-second, the 180-second clear, right? I'll have to see what you have though. It's been quite a while. I can't find your DM, but my stuff is the same, but it's fine. 30 minutes Dire and 2 hours of GTA. Yeah, we're probably 20 minutes. Because it's Dire, so I'm gonna try, but also like, yeah. I do want to play quite a bit of GTA. You know, I'm actually thinking the one thing I want to do is that maybe this is also just me, but I've been having a thought of trying to not catch up on sleep, but like trying to get back more sleep, because usually oftentimes once I'm done with stream, I actually do a bit of revenge sleep where... Hold on. Okay, you want to go out? Give me a second. Okay, what was I gonna say? I do this thing where I do a bit of revenge sleep, and I actually just like browse my phone on social media for a little bit. So one of the things that I was thinking of doing, right? Because I still want to stream enough to meet the 8-hour weekly mark, but at the same time, I'm thinking maybe what I want to do is increase the number of stream days by like 1, including Thursday or something like that. Either Thursday or Monday, but also decrease the overall stream time so that I can still meet the requirement, but I can end the stream earlier so that I can actually fucking go to sleep. So there's that though. Just put something in the background and sleep. Yeah, but that it's like, yeah. But I don't want to stream on Sunday though. I will say that. What are the results on math test? I haven't touched that at all. I put a random speed run and slept for an hour. Yeah, but I don't do that. If I go to sleep, I don't wanna have to rely on like any external sorts of noise. You know what's funny? Like recently I've been doing this thing where, let me see the records. So we got 112 seconds Durin. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, we got Durin. Skuk. 60 seconds. So you already have like 60 seconds here. Watch 97 seconds against Watcher. He does do a lot of damage. I was counting. I wasn't trying to min-max, and 270 was C2 math. Okay, let's see. So your Skuk is mostly good for the most part, which means, how's your Affair though? If you don't have like C2 Loma, at least I don't think I want to try an Affair. C1 Affair, is C1 Affair even worth it? Is it even good enough against any consolations on Loma? C0? C1, so basically no consolations. What about the others? What about Alucino? And that's kind of just generic. Varessa, Nuvillet's not gonna be it. Anyone lower here is not gonna be it. Linnea would be interesting. Skirk, I know the Skirk is C6. Varka, it's not a burden. Oh, your Nicole's at C2. Oh, that's interesting. It is kind of funny because I don't know if you're up to date with the meta, but if you not to say that I should tell people to C6 the support, but supposedly in the whale chart, the whale leaderboard, out of the top 25 strongest DPS with purely C6, every I think out of 25 teams, I think 16 or 18 of them. No, out of the top 20 teams, I think 16 of them have Nicole at C6 because this thing is so bullshit. This is actually just straight up like defense ignore, not defense reduction, but defense ignore for everyone, basically. It's crazy. But I was broke during the Nicole banner, understandable. Getting Varka cons but not Nicole is truly a choice. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I feel like Varka was released way before Nicole, right? So like you wouldn't know how broken Nicole would be. Like you would know Nicole is good for Hexarray, but you wouldn't know how good it is. Okay, that aside, 0 constellations on Sitlali. C6 Malwika, I'm not sure how this affects the Pyro thing though. I think, let me just try like whatever that can work. I think the issue right now is the Watcher because we need someone that runs 2 different elements. I want to say like Luna Charge Flints. I think the best thing we can do is probably something like this actually. Where is she? So we have 2 different elements here, but... Oh, we have to try to fill it with Hydro, right? Oh, but the shield, the thing has more health. Huh? I want to try something. Like maybe we do something like this. I don't know. How's your Flints? Inefa is with Signature, right? Inefa is with Sig, R2, C2, R2. What does C2 even do again? He deals additional damage. Oh, so basically he now actually deals Luna Charge. Any elevation? Oh, Reshred, okay. The DPS giving Reshred is a very unheard of. What was this? That is definitely an attempt. Okay, hold on. So if we do the most optimal team, could be this. Let me think. What's your name again? And okay. Something happened to her. Engulfing her. Any actual ER rolls though? No ER rolls? That's actually kind of sad though. Did Silali take all the Cinder City pieces? C6 math, so I mean C6 math is one thing, but not having constellations of Sitlali is also definitely a choice. Any attack sense of ER? Okay, we got crit rate, but crit rate is no attack percent. Okay, it's on Kazuha. Okay, we can get a 3-piece there, so we can buff the ER a little bit. Sitlali, I think we're gonna give Sitlali Faf, so we'll do some optimizations there. Engulfing Lightning does have high base attack, but no, actually no, it should be fine. We get a lot of ER, we get a good amount of attack, and then Sitlali, I'll give her Star Callers is a scam, Trailing Tails for the win. Where is that weapon? Okay, you have 1 Trailing Tails. Actually, no, we're not using Trailing Tails because Sucrose is going to be the one using Trailing Tails. So this one, she's going to be using Favonius. Hopefully she has enough ER. Okay, she does have enough ER. And we're going to give her one of the random 4-piece. So now we have that. So we got 4-piece in the city. Then we got Trailing Tails has to be on Sucrose. Let's see, where are the... Man, you are really pushing it for the artifacts, huh? You can level that flower. I'm too lazy. You're definitely pushing it for the artifact. Only 600 EM, is that fair? 597, I guess? Yeah, I guess it's okay. Because this is going to be the most optimal melt team. And then Skirk is C6. What do you have for your Skirk? Escoffier. I guess there is Mona, right? So we could probably do Mona. Arena. It's just Mona, I feel. There is Yolan, but Yolan doesn't do damage. Mona doesn't... Is this with gifts? Noblesse. Okay, yeah, 4 Noblesse, you have 300 ER. 223, kind of. Almost good enough, but... Almost good enough. Okay, it's 4 Noblesse, you're forcing the 4 Noblesse. No ER. No ER rolls, understandable. 11 ER, it's from Bennett. How's the Bennett? Maybe I can take something from Bennett. Oh, we're not using Bennett right now. Okay, that's perfect. So I can probably borrow this from Bennett. So we get a bit of ER there, so we can push to 227. Actually, what? Isn't the previous piece also the same roll? 13 ER. It's a little bit more. 11 ER. Okay, I'm gonna borrow that from Bennett once again. 4 Noblesse. This one has 24 ER. I assume this is the piece with the most ER. So we can do 4 Noblesse. Tenacity on the wrong person though. Splendor. Okay, now you have double tenacity. Splendor. No. Splendor is not real. But do you have C6? Okay, you do have C6. That's understandable. So we have that. So we are not letting you do damage. I know it's funny, but yeah, we are definitely not letting her do damage. Where is that artifact set? Maybe I'll try non-cinders first. We'll try non-cinders first, and then if push comes to shove, we'll try to do cinders. Let's DPS the hell out of Silali. True. Splendor's a fraud weapon. Splendor's always a fraud weapon. No amount of consolations and wallet is gonna make your Furina like burst in the first rotation. But to be fair, Jake does have C4 Furina. It's just that a majority of the accounts that I see act like they have C4 Furina and they try to run R1 or something. Okay. So can Escoffier burst? Okay, Escoffier burst next year, nice. My favorite. I feel like I could do better. Okay, let me do better. I can probably do better, I think. But yeah, I mean, honestly, Furina's best weapon will always be Faf though, not gonna lie. Can I burst, please? Escoffier burst, wait. The timing isn't bad. I would like to burst on Escoffier. It's funny because Furina doesn't actually have the energy problem now. It's actually just Escoffier. Oh no, Furina does Hydro, so she can't trigger Fab. Actually bricked. There you go. Please let me burst. I'm waiting for him to burst. Right about now? There you go.
星々静かに目
I don't know how I got the perfect timing. I think using the burst first was not worth it though. Just have enough AR so that you don't need FAF. You know you're asking for the impossible for that, right? You know you are basically asking for the impossible, especially it's something like Stygian.
この日 食前に甘いものを光り輝くがいい遠くを触る目の下も満足させてあげるこれが運命です道あふれよこの手にふっはっはっはっ世界の熱狂の渦にお披露目だガンのように羽ばたけ平穏逆らいません万象に眠れ
Okay, we save 2 seconds. We save 3 seconds. 3 whole seconds. Let's go. Just have enough ER in Stygian economy. Ah yes. I sure hope you have a engulfing lightning R5. My Furina isn't on 5. She seems to burst fine in Stygian. Yeah, but how much ER do you have and what team are we talking about? Do you have FAVs? Do you have FAV users in your team? Are you running ER Sands? When you say, most people say burst fine is like every other rotation. I'm talking in the first 1.5 rotation. 200%? I mean, I guess that's okay. But that, to me, like, it's like if you want to burst first rotation, this is not it. Okay, let's see. So what do we want to try to do first? We can probably try to get that. Yelan? Yeah, you see exactly. Like I literally mentioned this like a while ago. I know I'm getting triggered, but I'm getting triggered for the exact reason. If you have someone else to pre-funnel your energy, that's good. But that's not an excuse to say you shouldn't build ER. It's like people be like, oh yeah, my Furina has like 100 ER with it's C0 and she can burst just fine, and they run fucking C1 Yelan with 3 FAF users in the team. Don't lie to yourself. Give the context. Whenever I say an ER standard, I'm talking about solo element, no other FAF users in your team with you not using a FAF weapon. If you are the wielder or using a FAF weapon, then you still have to have a build that's able to trigger the FAF consistently and still try to be able to burst after the first rotation. I didn't say not to build ER. Yeah, but like I said, it's like my assumptions are on the most strictest of strict assumption in Stygian. Like we're not like, it's not like it doesn't rely. My standards do not rely on anyone funneling energy into anything. Like you're just that the build has to be. My standards are based on not having anyone pre-funnel, no other 5 users in your team. Of course, you can build less ER if you do that, but that depends on whether you're good enough to optimize on that regard. Which, like, let's say you're running a Skirk team, the most optimal thing to do if your Skirk is very well invested is to run Tenacity Furina, as well as, what's that build called again? Tenacity Furina with Cinder City Escoffier. And Escoffier, you don't care about damage. You can run FAF on her, but if you have enough energy to burst every rotation, you can probably do a Symphonist, like a signature or something like that. There's always context. I don't like it when people say they can burst every rotation and they have like 3 other of the units of the same element. Okay, let's see if I can get Electro here. Actually, I don't want to get Electro. It doesn't need FAF to burst every rotation. Yeah, but do you have FAF? Is your Yelan running FAF? That's the thing. If you can run, if you have a build where you can run like, oh nice, perfect, we got it. Only 1 5. Yeah, you see, that's the thing. Like I said, this is why we always provide context. Oh great, we got the wrong element. Because my assumption is always solo element, no FAF users in anyone else. Because the moment you run FAF on that particular unit, that means you're all going to be reducing the ER requirements by like a lot. And my assumptions is without any pre-funnel, without any FAF users in the team, or any other FAF users. Okay, let me see what I can do. Maybe I can bring in a different element, I think. Bennett is the only other character that can help us. So let me try to cancel that real quick. I don't pre-funnel, I go Furina, EQ, Coffee, EQ, Yolanska. Yeah, but you don't burst in the first rotation, right? You burst in the second rotation. Right, to be fair, you always burst in the second rotation anyways. Let's see, so if I remove Furina, if I remove Linnea here. I do Bennett. So I'm gonna do Noblesse Bennett. Skyward Blade 279 might be enough or might not be enough. I wonder if I just turn off like Nefa halfway. Maybe I can do that. So I do that. This 5 Columbina. Curtain. C2. Okay, makes sense. Might have to run 5 Columbina here though. Hey, nice. I got the right element. Perfect. I don't want to go back to Golden Troop. Just run Tenacity. Why run Golden Troop in 2026? Oh, we are not doing damage. Holy. This guy is tanky as hell. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, just go for Tenacity. No, Golden Troop in 2026 whenever you're playing a Skirk team is outdated. And plus, you can also get ready for, what's that thing called again? You can also prepare for a Tenacity Chi-Chi if you want to min-max your Sandrone build. I mean, I'm already slowly strongboxing for Tenacity Chi-Chi. Because that's going to be the most optimal thing, especially if you have like a C1 Yae with for the constellations. Ah. Okay, Bennett, you need more ER. Fuck it. Faf, Bennett. I don't care. Faf. Where's Faf? There it is. There you go. Much better. I got 2-piece? Yeah. I mean, Tenacity, just go for Tenacity for, you know. Just go focus as much ER as possible. DPS, damage is always a secondary thing. There you go. I know I took Bennett's pieces from Mona. I'm well aware of that. Strongbox and this is disappointed. You can't be disappointed if you have 0 expectations in the first place. That's what I do. Oh my god. The timing's so off. I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. Yeah. I don't expect anything out of Strongbox. Whenever you play something like Genshin for as long as I have, you just don't set expectations. You just simply don't set expectations and you will never be disappointed. And whenever you get something good, you'll be like, oh, nice. Yeah, I guess the sad part is that whenever you actually do get something good, you have like no expectations or anything. Whenever you do get something good while having zero expectations, so you don't really... what's the right word for it? You don't really feel as happy. That's what I will say. But I mean, it's not a bad thing. When you're playing a gacha game, you have to understand the risks that you're playing with. It's like going into a casino and expecting to win is like two different things, you know? Yeah, no. How do you kill this guy with that little time? Or should I try doing the fair? Double Hydra and a fair, maybe? You expect the worst. When you get something good, you'll be happy. I mean, you'll be happy, but because you have no expectations in the first place, it depends on how good it is, right? If Genshin gets a collab event, what would it be with? What would I want it to be with? The likely one to happen? Honkai. Star Rail Honkai Impact. Honkai, it's already happened with Honkai Impact, but it's just in Honkai Impact, but not really in Genshin Impact. For the shits and giggles? Wuthering Waves. For the shits and giggles, Wuthering Waves? Just so I can watch those stupid former Genshin Wuwat hearts to just like get pissed off. Because when we use the word Wuwat hearts, we're not insulting the Wuthering Waves fanbase. We're insulting those salty Genshin fanbase that went to Wuthering Waves and expecting Genshin to be better. And whenever Genshin does get better, of course they're gonna get salty. Because it's like a toxic relationship. It's like, now you want to go good after 2 years of me playing the game when I never really liked the game in the first place. Ooh woo. It's always like that. Like it's always the same story and the same stuff. It's really nothing much to be expected. Force them to make up? Yeah, I want to. But remember, these Wuwat hearts are actually former Genshin players who were very salty. Why did I do that? These Wuwat hearts are former Genshin players. They're former Genshin players that wanted Genshin to be better, but they got so salty that they just left. But the problem is they didn't leave with severing the both ends. They just decided to be salty about it. I feel like I'm fucking up the rotation. Hold on, let me think. I think it has to be on Bennett though. Oh, but already using Bennett. Sucrose here doesn't really do anything. Oh. Let me see if I do some swapping around. Or I can just run Star Callers, but I don't have confidence the shield won't break. Let me try again. I'll probably give it 1 or 2 more tries. I'll probably call it for the Genshin stream. Oh, that's too fast.
動け。安全距離手加減なしよ。口封じは任せたからね。この天下で裁く。雷のごとく合図を待つ。メガネが絶にもよ契約を果たせ。
Unknown song request, yeah. Should I just do Mono Pyro? I should have brought Bennett here, to be honest. Bath. Lali not getting the burst is frustrating. And you see, the thing is like the most optimal thing is actually to run Noblesse on Yansan, but because both of the AR requirements are so high, running double Cinder City is actually still more optimal because at least you're able to get your burst. Maybe I should have let one more thing to go by.
思い知らせ。
I just run Mono Pyro here. I just realized I have to run. It's better to run Bennett here. Now we ball. Actually, C2R1 Durin is kind of a Bennett. Yeah, not wrong. But I prefer to run a Hexarray Durin though. It's C6 Yansan, right? So I can't like let her go. No, I can't. I'll borrow some artifacts from... let's see if I can get a max out sack sword. You don't have a max out sack sword? Oh, that's... Okay, you have an R5 Zyphos. That's still better than nothing. Just gonna take some artifacts from Sucrose. Wow, we swapped around a lot of... The fairy just doesn't have a weapon. That's hilarious. Okay, so we have a lot of EM, right? Yes? No? Oh, that's on crate rate. Okay. There's a lot of artifact sharing going on. R5 hopefully should give him a bit of energy recharge. Or maybe worst case, I'll just run like ER Sands. We don't ER Sands. Okay, never mind. Do I hope or do I not? Oh, you're on instructors. You're on a 5-piece, am I? Oh, I am. Any ER Sands? No spares though. But that's not a problem though. Shilonen. But to be honest, I don't think we're gonna get the thing though. So should I even try? Because I think we got 60 seconds here. We already got 100 seconds here. I don't even know what teams people use to try to get the clear against the Watcher. Because he's such a massive DPS check though, compared to the Wolf, I think. I know the Wolf has 20 million HP, but that's all he really has. Or should I do... I mean, that's weird. Kind of. I'll try. Yeah, I know. I just want to do one more clear. I mean, it's already better, but I think the Watcher is... I don't know what teams people are running against the Watcher. Without C6, Nicole go next. I could try though. Math the Watcher and GG, is it really that much difference? I'm gonna get this for the burst, right? Sit loudly, please. Man. Man. Lamau. Okay, whatever. XDD. Yes, I'll melt the Sit Lale, guys. I'll melt the Sit Lale. Nah, I think I'll just leave it as it is. Cause you gotta use skill before burst on map. I know I want to do that, but it's like you know when the timing is just so awkward, you just stand there and just like, what the fuck do I do? And I just stare at the guy. Yeah. Because the optimal thing is to actually try to stop the sucrose thing, stop the sucrose swirling, and you want to reset back your rotation later. So that's just this awkward where I'm just sitting there and waiting. Maybe I could probably use Nicole there, but nah, I'm not gonna try. I'm just not gonna try. And yeah, I think that's a good attempt, but I'll just leave it at that. And for the YouTube frogs, that's it for Genshin. Tavi disappeared. Nico, I'm just gonna reject that one or just save that for next week or something. Nafair was a bit better. I could have. Yeah, I think Nafair. If we had a good Nafair, if you had a good Nafair against the Watcher or the Talpa, I think then it should have a chance. But the thing is, I don't know how to play around C6 Maoika because the off-field pyro, the random like bicycle that appears, just kind of throws me off a little bit for the melt rotation. But I don't think it changes too much. Yeah, give me a second. So yeah, YouTube frogs, that's it for Genshin. I'll see you guys next week, which I don't think there's anything going on next week. So yeah, there's probably nothing too much going on next week, I think. I might not stream Genshin. I might not stream Genshin. There's no theater, no nothing. I might just not even stream. Maybe I'll just go hang out with my friends, but I'll probably still stream, but maybe no Genshin stream for then. And yeah, bye YouTube frogs. Barely 2 hours. Okay, cool.